Alright, welcome everybody to another episode of Jurassic Justin. This time, the focus being away from the Jurassic Park franchise and moving on to the Resident Evil franchise. Another one of my favorites, and I'm gonna kill the music here. Now, we've been waiting for this announcement for God knows how long. I mean, seriously, it's ridiculous. It's been a game that was announced in 2015, and we are finally getting a taste of it. So I am gonna go ahead and watch it with y'all. I've already watched it. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, just in case any of you haven't, we're gonna go ahead and do it. Obviously, spoilers. And it looks gorgeous. So here we go. I'm gonna get rid of my logo. There we go. And ooh, I hope this doesn't have their audio. I love these guys, by the way. Residents of Evil, fantastic guys. Pizza.
Relax. You can't be here. I'm putting you under arrest. Stay back, sir! I've got this! Officer, you need help? What are you doing? Get off! No! Get off of me! Jesus Christ.
Money's in my account. Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
Surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course. It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
It's coming. It's coming back!
And I share their enthusiasm, folks. I really do. Like I said, I don't know if that's the new Mr. X or if that is a new monster altogether, but let's get into that after this. I just want to disclaim that I know that this is very dinosaur focused, but things as Resident Evil is one of the most influential series in my entire gaming career. It's what really got me into games. It's what got me into Like, I always watched 80s horror movies with my mom. That was like our bonding thing. We always rented like 2 or 3 horror movies every weekend for like $1.50 and watched them. And Resident Evil really scratched the itch in a interactive game form. And that's great because now my mother is fighting lymphoma stage 4, 2 different variants of the same cancer. She's been fighting it now for almost 3 years. And, stuff like this just really makes me reflect back on that. But without all of that, let's go back through, and I'll try not to talk too much, but I want to give you kind of my breakdown of the game. We're going to skip the mouse sequence, because that's all just for shits and gigs to introduce the zombies. Almost, almost, almost. Very close. And come on. Alright, I think splat. Alright. Now, my question, and I haven't researched it yet, is this game Sony exclusive? Because if it is, I'm gonna punch a bitch, because that will be really upsetting. I do not want to buy a console just to play this. However, this would be a huge selling point, and it might get me to bite. I'm not gonna lie. Would I buy one secondhand? Yes, because I can't afford one otherwise. But I digress. Let us watch this.
I've got this. Oh, you need help? What are you doing? Get off! No! Get off of me!
Now, what I will say that pleases me, even though obviously there's a jump into next-gen graphics, these zombies highly resemble the zombies from Remake 1. And that is fabulous. I love that. Thank you, Capcom, for giving us true zombies. Again, finally, we've only been asking for it for freaking ever. I love the crowd cheering once they realize it's Leon. And by the way, they did a fantastic job of making a current version of Leon, but younger. They did a really great job. If you look at his most recent movie appearances, and I'm talking CGI films, not the garbage live action, and as well as Resident Evil 6, this is clearly Leon. And they remained very faithful to his character, down to the uniform. Yes, there's some adjustments, some stuff they did to make it a little bit more modern, but it's far less drastic of a change than Claire. And I applaud them for keeping Leon the same, because Leon was always my favorite character from Resident Evil 2. Yes, he changed drastically when he got into Resident Evil 4. I liked that change far less, but again, we're focusing on RE2, so here we go.
Jesus Christ.
And I think also whoever the voice actor is, I don't know if it is the same as who has recently done Leon, but props. It sounds kind of like a combination of modern Leon with the original Leon, and I loved the original voice actor for Leon, and I was disappointed that they dropped him, but props, because it does sound like a good combination of the two.
Money's in my account.
Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak,
And don't make my mistake.
Marvin! He's back, baby. And this time, he has better words of wisdom than last time. You know, not, "Here, take this key card. It should unlock the doors in the hallway. Now go." But, "Just go!" Yeah. Corny. This, much better dialogue. And yes, it does lose a little bit of its B-horror charm. But I'm digging it. Let's go.
If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Whatever.
The previous scene looked a lot like exactly where we'll be beginning the game, where the truck explodes.
It takes to save this city.
Surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction.
To me, this, I don't know how gameplay-y this is, but this screams over the shoulder. Now, I'm very against that. Very. I have been, hey, let's do traditional Resident Evil. Remake 1 was amazing as it was, and you did fixed camera. Here, you're screwing with that. However, the trailer sells me. This game is dark, it's gritty, and I don't care that it is over the shoulder. I am down with this game. In fact, if it is not PlayStation exclusive, this will be only the second game in the last, 10 years that I've pre-ordered, which the other one being Jurassic World Evolution.
Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course.
Claire's costume drastically changed. Her appearance fairly changed. She's now got this necklace that she's wearing. It appears to be a full-length jacket. It's not just a vest like it was before. Underneath, she still is wearing her traditional black, but you can see some gray in there. I don't know if it's another under-tank or what. Because, you know, she's not wearing a bra. We don't want anything showing too much. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's fine. Although I wonder why they changed Leon significantly less than Claire as far as clothing. But, you know, this is a reveal. We have no idea. Maybe down the road Capcom could give us some feedback into why that is.
It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
There we have the mayor's daughter, and in the original version, the chief said that she was beautiful, yada yada yada, he was supposed to protect her. Here she looks absolutely beautiful. Mind you, she is dead, laying on his desk, it appears, as it was in the original, but now she doesn't just look like a pixelated, You can see why the chief decided to make her a trophy. Now, don't get me wrong, that's super messed up. Like, ew. Which is why I was A-okay with his fate in the original. But, you know, cool that they actually showed her off, even though she's not really a major part in it. And by the way, Sherry also looked fantastic. Her appearance has been changed more drastically than the mayor's daughter here, but still, both characters have looked great. Here in the upcoming shots we'll get Ada, but we won't get a clear shot of her. We'll just get her her backlit shadow sort of thing going on, but that's clearly who it is. That, by the way, looked amazing. I hope the lighting effects are that good. There she is. That's gotta be Ada. It has to be.
It's coming. It's coming back.
Listen to that crowd. We've been waiting for 3 years. They finally show us something. Anything. And frankly, while I'm not happy about the decision in camera, this game looks fucking phenomenal. Excuse my language. I don't drop many F-bombs on my channel, but seriously. This looks good, and I can't wait. And if it is available on PC, consider it pre-ordered, baby, because it is, whew! Tell me, what do you guys think? I know a lot of you that are currently following are Jurassic fans, but are you also Resident Evil fans? Did you enjoy the trailer? What do you think of the new camera angles? Let me know what you think, and maybe we can broaden this discussion in the coming weeks. Thank you guys very much for watching. I super appreciate it, and stay tuned for a Jurassic World Evolution stream. Have a great night.